perfect camouflage.
Of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like their eyes are in that white patch, but that's a visual distraction. Their eyes are actually located in the black area in front of the white patch, camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on top of the whale's back is called a dorsal fin, which is used to stabilize the orcas as they swim and regulate their body temperature. The flippers on either side of the killer whale's body are called pectoral flippers, which are used for steering and stopping. Pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside of them, just like the human hand. The lobes on either side of the killer whale's tail are called flukes. Tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them close to speeds of 30 miles per hour. That's a fast speedboat. But the killer whales swim the fastest and use the most power when propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. Pectoral flaps are used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother might use a pec slap to get her calf's attention. When they really want to be heard, they breathe. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings while they hunt.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
In the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Antarctic orcas will actually create waves that wash over floating sea ice, knocking unsuspecting seals into the water. Watch as our whales demonstrate this wave-making technique, showing off one of the many complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed all around the world. In front of you, but you really can't imagine the amount of water displaced until you experience it for yourself. Luckily, we have one very brave volunteer who's going to feel the power of the killer whale tail flukes in that 55-degree salt water. All right, we have 3 whales out here. Let's see which one you're going to meet. Looks like it's going to be Shuka. All right, here she comes. The anticipation is the best part. Wait for it, wait for it. Now it's pretty good, everyone give it up for our amazing volunteer. Woo! She wasn't done, she wasn't done. All right, now she's done. Big round of applause. Great job. It is the largest animal on Earth. It's 5 times longer and 15 times heavier than the killer whale. So how does a killer whale this size train a whale that size out in the wild? Well, it's all because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for a killer whale. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Killer whales are often seen interacting and showing off their playful side both out in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. and will rub their bellies on rocks when they can. Our whales demonstrate the same behavior just like the whales in British Columbia. Imitating each other. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. Whales are constantly mimicking and learning from one another. Playful behavior has a purpose. In hunting, a tail whip is used to stun fish. But today, I think our whales might just be stunning all of you. With our whales all day, every day, which allows us to share trusted relationships and provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. All of our whales take an active role in their own health and well-being. For example, we can ask the whales to roll over and present their tail flukes so that we are able to obtain a blood sample to monitor their overall health. We can even ask the whales to slide out onto a scale, as you can see Orca doing in this video right here. We weigh the whales once a week to make sure the younger whales are growing properly and the adult whales are maintaining a healthy weight. We can even obtain a breath sample from their blowhole. All of these behaviors are possible because of the trusted relationships we have built day after day right here at SeaWorld. Now, I'd like to introduce you to a very special whale. Coming out right in front of you is Ulysses. Ulysses is our 44-year-old male and weighs about 10,000 pounds. He really enjoys his large ice trees and hanging out with his friend, Kalia. Now, Ulysses has participated in many research projects to help his wild counterparts. This inspired millions throughout the years. Now, we challenge our whales every day to learn new things, to stimulate and engage their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play all help keep our whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.